Hello everyone, this is Autistic Auditor. It's Sunday, April 26th, and it's kind of breezy outside, a little cool, and but the snow is gone, winter's over, and audit season is back, the way I look at it. So a lot of you may not know me, may not recognize me, but my channel name is Autistic Auditor. And the reason why I go by that name is because I'm diagnosed with high functioning autism. And since people with disabilities or autism, my opinion, often get ignored at times, we are not equivalent in some ways to other people out there, or the mainstream is what I call it. And since auditing can technically be used from anyone, from their needs, we have that ability to do audits as long as we're willing to take the risk, know what we're doing, the knowledge, the power, education, and how we conduct ourselves, just like that. Now, like I said, some of you may not know me though, but technically I've been around since 2020, and here's a list of the audits I've done, I ever did since day one. And sorry, it's kind of windy out here. And I've kept a list right here of all the audits I have done in my career as an auditor, First Amendment audits. I am one of the many Americans that feels that this country keeps going in the wrong direction, regardless of the political party involved, Senate, House, that'd be for state or federal, president, whatever. My opinion, we keep going the wrong direction. And since we have rights in this country, rights in the state, us Americans, it's our duty and obligation to perform these rights, to try to get our voices heard and try to make a change for the good. They say rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, I mean, it's not going to be exactly beneficial for you, because how it can affect you down the road just like that. I would also like to mention on an important note that sun's kind of bright, that back in the fall of last year, or July, I associated my previous email with Kent State University, and they informed me that they're going to be making some changes to the email addresses for current, past, grad students, students who took a break, depending on the capacity of that student, that person. And they also made some other changes from July, even back in November last year, even till recently. I've been in contact with the university, different personnel, the IT department about this, because when they made those changes, when I came back home from Seattle last year, when I tried to make those changes, I lost my channel, to be honest with you. According to Kent State, I've tried different personnel. I had no luck there. Contact the IT department, contact several people. I understand that YouTube is part of Google. I get that. I faxed Google, wrote them letters, tried to email them. I looked at different options in different ways. But the problem is that email account that I associated my channel with is no more. It's gone because of the university. Faxed multiple times, wrote multiple letters. And I've been dealing with this since November of 2025. It's been a frustration experience. I'm not happy about that. I lost most of my audits on behalf of that, or I mean, I lost my channel, but I mean, the good news is at least I recorded and kept my videos with my external hard drives. All I have to do is upload them and take it from there. But if you want to look at it in a chronological standpoint, that's a big task, and that's going to throw off the dates and the years. Because like I told you, I've kept a list of the audits I have done. I started back in August of 20, and I've done August audits through 20 till now. So since this is 2026, try to make changes. Unfortunately, I've got the short end of the stick. Google doesn't have exactly the right customer service. And I'm disappointed with YouTube. So it's just the facts. If anyone out there has any type of suggestions, experiences about recovering an old YouTube channel from a previous email address, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate that, and I would take it seriously, and it'd be a good deed for you. So just like that. So, but for those who don't know me, I'm an easygoing person. I believe in integrity. Unfortunately, government doesn't see it that way. I like to do audits at post offices, government entities. I like to exercise our rights. And for some of those people who don't know that, I carry papers with me all around to use in my reference. First Amendment here. They got laws on panhandling. I made some notes. Private property for trespass for the Ohio law. In Ohio, we have the ORC for Ohio revised code. And I also learned some other court cases too, from some other auditors too, because everyone is a journalist. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Blaming the victim as well. People don't want to be held accountable for their actions, so they blame the victim. You can look it up online though. When I started auditing, I would present these individual cases and these papers up one at a time to educate anyone who's willing to learn about what can be involved with the audit, just like that. And I feel that since education is power, and how it could affect us, to avoid arrest or to avoid any type of nonsense, I use those papers to use in my reference for any type of allegations against me. For example, I was doing an audit at a post office in Mansfield, Ohio, and the cops, handcuffed me, and the supervisor from the post office told me I'm a weirdo, but people just don't understand that, post office is a federal business, federal government entity, they're public servants. They do collect taxpayer money in a certain way or so, indirectly, maybe a better term, and we have the right, because I mentioned numerous times that I have had around 6 members of my family work for the USPS. So I'm big with the audits with the post office, government entities. Private businesses are not too high on my list, but if there's a certain reason why a private business needs to be audited, I would state that completely and be explicit with you. Some auditors have done them and they provided their reasons, and but to me, like I said, they're not high on my list. But it's something that needs to be done. There are some private businesses out here in Northeast Ohio that are on my radar. Actually, I've kept a list since last fall of audits I want to do this year. So I've kept that list, and I worked on a strategy besides trying to recover my account. So because now I have a different email address because of YouTube and the university and Google and stuff like that. So I'm not out there for the money. I'm not out there for the the views in a negative way. But I'm just promoting success on behalf of myself, of how a person with autism can conduct an audit. Also, like to state, since it's in my head right now, I did 2 audits at the Paynesville Post Office in Paynesville, Ohio, in Lake County. Administration or the management there is a joke. They're uneducated, they're stupid, and there's no hope up there, for my opinion. And it's quite sad, just like that. So, what else? So, Autistic Auditor is my channel, and I like to do audits. I'm located in Northeast Ohio, east of Cleveland. If anyone out there wants to reach out to me, please don't be shy. I'm an easygoing person. I'm friendly. And I'm open-minded. If anyone has any suggestions or concerns or whatever, please be open. Don't be shy. I'm easygoing. And take it from there. This past October, I took a trip out to Seattle, Washington, and I did some audits out there, right with the whole email situation with the university and YouTube. And I have not posted those videos yet. So I'm going to be doing those quite soon. Excuse me, I had a burp. I had to take a walk because I ate so much ice cream. So I was in Seattle this past October, and I'm planning on posting those videos up. And once again, I know it's going to be not chronological, but perhaps sometime down the road during the winter time or whatever, I'm going to let you know what years I did these audits, because I'm just incredibly disappointed with how technology can be in universities and stuff like that. So, but I'm here. You may remember me. Check out my videos and live streams for information. Write to me. I'm an easygoing person. And very quickly, I took a criminal justice course in college, and a professor I took, she told us to keep an eye on our government, federal, state, local, county. It could be the Department of Justice in Washington, D.C., or it could be your county auditor's office, like in Lake County, Ohio, or it could be the governor's office in Texas. Government makes decisions for us. We pay them for that, yet there's a lot of nonsense that goes along with that. It's important we keep an eye on our government. It's important that we take care of ourselves. It's important that we know our rights. It's important that we make the appropriate decisions. So that's all I can say about that. So please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel, Autistic Auditor. Write statements or questions or whatever in my the video below, or whatever. I'm an easygoing person. I like to be friendly, and monetization of a channel is not a big priority for me right now. It's not. My channel, before it was eliminated, was not monetized either. So for any of the naysayers or trolls out there, say you do it for the money, or I don't have a life, or I don't have a job, or whatever, it's just, that's wrong. And I'm out here for the good, integrity, because I'm deeply concerned about the future of this country, the United States. And I asked my baby boomer mother, aren't you disappointed with this country? She said yes. So, because the concerns of these problems that are going on now were not as severe or drastic they were back then, if you think about that. So thank you very much. I don't want to take all night. I'm going to upload this video and take it from there then. So, alrighty. So you take it easy, and thank you very much. And please share, subscribe to Autistic Auditor, and have a nice night. Bye-bye.